Welcome to Film on Tape, a free audio library for creatives in film and television. My name is Misha Calvert, and I've worked as an actor, writer, director, and producer for many decades. I had so many questions when I was first getting started in New York, and I just wanted fast, free answers. That is what this library is for. The work that you do as a creative is so important. I really hope that this library is going to help get your work out there. Film on Tape is sponsored by Vermilion, a coaching and educational company for creatives. You can learn more at clubvermilion.com. We have a secret episode for you this week. We are going to deep dive into your subconscious. If you have never explored the depths of your subconscious mind, just know that everything is stored there. Basically, everything in your life comes from your subconscious. Why? Why is that? Because of its processing power. It's like the difference between a typewriter, your conscious mind, and an AI supercomputer, your subconscious mind. Literally, the conscious mind can process 134 megabytes per second. The subconscious up to 11 million megabytes of data per second. So there is no comparison. And who do you think is driving the bus when you look at those two different functions, right? Who do you think is responsible for most of your life around you? Well, it's your subconscious mind. So if you want different results in your life quickly, one of the best ways is to get to know what's down there and then take steps to change your relationship to the world in your subconscious. Totally possible. I've been doing it for about 4 years now, and I am so much happier than I have ever been, was ever before that. I mean, really, it's like I'm a different person. Since I started working with subconscious reprogramming, I'm basically a different person. So I'm going to talk you through some journal prompts. If you have a pen and paper or whatever you care to write with, or even if you just want to grab a cup of coffee and sit and think about these things, give yourself a nice little break, sit in your favorite chair and kick back and have a think. But I'm going to talk you through some things that might blow your mind. We'll see. So this is how to come face to face with your subconscious. First, I'd like you to start with one thing that you want right now, really bad, like a thing in your life, like a new job, new house, a partner, to see your best friend regularly. I don't know, whatever it is, starring in a feature film. Take the thing that you really, really want and ask yourself, okay, well, what would that get me if I got that? Let's say I want $1 million, really, really bad. I want $10 million. Okay, what will that get you? That will get me not having to worry about money probably ever again. Okay, what will that get you? Well, that will mean that I don't have to work. What will that get you? Well, lots of free time to do whatever I want. What will that get you? Get me creativity and inspiration. Okay, what will that get you? Well, I'll just be excited all day long. So what you actually want is excitement. The $10 million is going to lead you to excitement. So what you actually desire is excitement. And the way to check this, you take the number 1 thing that you want in life, and then you take the number 2 and the number 3, and you drill down and down and down. There's a good chance that the thing that's underneath all of the top things that you want that are external, that it's going to lead to the same internal. Examples of that internal could be security, love, peace, joy, excitement, belonging. So trace down a couple of stages from your desires and get past the externals like the house, the money, the relationship, etc., and see what you really want. All right, so now that you have the thing under the thing, the internal under the external, write down some of the ways in which you are pursuing or enabling that desire. So for instance, if it's security, How are you pursuing security right now? Me, I am investing. I am trying to get to bed on time and get enough sleep every night. And I am slowly phasing out people who are chaotic and make me feel crazy. So those are real world examples of how I'm enabling my deep down desire for security. So whatever your inner word is, like if it's love, joy, inspiration, how are you right now pursuing or enabling that in your life? Take a second, write it down. You can hit pause if you want. Okay, so what are the ways in which you're participating or enabling the opposite of that thing in your life? And this might be kind of crazy because if you look real close and you get honest, you're like, oh, I'm really enabling a lot of the opposite of that, actually. So the number one thing you want is security, and you find yourself left, right, and center enabling chaos and insecurity. Got some work to do, right? Because your life will show your subconscious what to expect. And your subconscious will then create that in your life. It's a cycle. Next question. If you get the thing that you really want, how close will your life be to complete on a scale of 1 to 10? So if nothing else changes, but you get that thing that you want, let's say security, on a scale of 1 to 10, how close will your life be to complete? How complete does your life feel right now without this thing on a scale of 1 to 10? Is there anything else that would make your life actually feel more complete than the thing that you have said you desire? So there may even be a deeper layer here of, if it's not security, is there something that would make you feel even more complete than that? Whatever your internal desire is. Something even more foundational. I am so excited to tell you that I'm launching a brand new slate of classes that are incredibly helpful on my website. Some of the classes include on-camera acting technique and how to self-produce your own film, actor self-care, which is something that nobody talks about, and how to write a feature film in 10 days, which I'm going to teach you how I did it and how you can do it too. And believe me when I say I poured my heart into these courses. Go to clubvermillion.com. I am so excited about this website. I can't wait to work with you. All right, let's roll it back to your original desire, like security or excitement, whatever that original one was. I'd like you to remember back in your life. Did you ever have this thing before? When you were a kid, did you ever have it before, a teenager? In your adulthood? And how did you respond when you had it? How did you act? You might surprise yourself with this answer because you might not necessarily have responded positively to the thing that you claim you want. What did it feel like when you had this thing? Again, you can pause at any time just to take some notes and write down your answers. We're going to unearth a little more now and get a little edgy here. Is there anything about the sensation of not having the thing that you want that feels familiar? Next question, is there anything about the sensation of not having the thing that you want that feels addictive? And is there anything about the sensation of not having the thing that you desire that feels inevitable? You're probably just filling the page with notes because these are really, really deep questions. And hopefully you're starting to see, not in a bad way, oh, my subconscious has actually created some roadblocks to me having the thing that I want. Because this is maybe the most important thing that I've said in this episode so far. There is a reason that you don't have what you want. And it's not luck. It's not timing. It's not fate. And it is not God. It's your subconscious telling you that it's not safe to have what you want. And this is why we want to get to know what the heck is down there. So that over time, you can help your subconscious to feel safe with this thing that it's not used to having. Your brain doesn't optimize for happiness. It doesn't optimize for growth or success. It optimizes for the familiar, because the familiar is what keeps you alive. Your brain just wants to keep you alive. So that's the job of the subconscious, and we're going to help the subconscious understand that, oh, I can still be alive if I have what I want. Next question, under what conditions, internal or external, have you historically been able to have the thing that you desire? Excitement, joy, security, peace. Under what conditions would you like to be able to have the thing that you desire? And now, what is the one big shift that you can make that will most likely create the conditions you want while also having the thing that you want? Because what can happen is we can sometimes get the thing that we want, but it's served up in a package of conditions that are really not nice. It's a way of our brain showing us, well, you actually can't have the thing, because if you have the thing, there's all these strings and A, B, C, D, E, F, G, bad things attached to it. So that's why we don't have it. So I want you to write down what's one big shift that you can make that will most likely create the conditions that you want while also having the thing that you want. And now, final question. What is one small thing that you can do in the next 24 hours that's going to move you toward that bigger shift? All I ask is one small thing in the next 24 hours. So think about it, write it down, and take action. And that is one of the best, fastest ways that you can retrain your subconscious. Because, like Judge Judy, your subconscious needs evidence. Give it that evidence. Action is evidence. I really, really enjoyed this conversation. I love talking about the human brain. I love talking about self-responsibility. I love talking about changing the way we think and improving our lives. I had a very, very crazy childhood, and I've come through a lot. And I'm only getting better and better because of this kind of work and of changing my brain. So I love you. Is that weird? Can I say that? It's true. I do. I love you guys. And this means so much to me to be able to have these conversations. And I really, really want you to have happy, beautiful, successful, and easy, exciting lives filled with joy. Oh, God, I want that. And with that, I will see you all next week. Thank you so much for listening to Film on Tape. If you like the way that I approach the industry, check out our other classes, consulting, and mentorship at clubvermilion.com. Vermilion is a home for artists and those looking to expand creatively. Whether you're an actor, a film professional, an entrepreneur, or a CEO, we'll help you find your voice and hone your skills to thrive in any market at any scale. You can schedule a free phone consultation at clubvermilion.com.